Welcome back, everyone, to more Motorsport Manager Online. And today we're going to pick up exactly where we left off in our last video. Basically, no time has gone by. You can see on the sponsors, we are still about 30 minutes left there. The store is going to be several hours before we can do anything. And then we have about 30 minutes left before our HQ becomes a level 2 instead of a level 1. But first and foremost, before we get to today's race, we need to get these parts upgraded. So let's go ahead and click on those. All right, so first things first, let's get the brake package. Let's swap over the brake package. So let's go ahead and swap parts to make sure we give the best part of the current parts to Santa Ana. Then we're going to move over this level 7 and give that to Claudia. All right, everything looks good there. Takes her performance to 838. Okay, go ahead and confirm that. Oh, we get some gears back. Okay, so I believe that's going to be the next thing in line that we'll be able to upgrade. Which, I wonder if that's going to be, I would guess, it's going to be over here in, what is that, transmission, maybe? Can we click on that? No, we're not allowed to click on that. So that'll be the next thing that opens up when we progress even further in the game. Okay, let's come back out and let's take a look at our suspension now. All right, so we want to fit this part, and let's take a look and make sure that we've got what we want. Okay, yes, that's what we wanted. So let's go ahead and select the driver over here. And this is going to max her out at 874. So that is going to be perfect. Now, along with doing that, we'll pick up a couple more sheet metal, which is always nice. And we need to come back out because we need to build some more parts. So we're maxed out on improving our performance, which is always a nice thing, because that tells me we should be having some great finishes. So let's go ahead and build another suspension. Okay, there we go. Now let's come over to the brakes, do the same thing, and then we'll have both of our cars maxed out after these are done. Okay, let's keep going. So 1.75 million, we are in great shape right now on those. All right, everything looks good. Drivers are both leveled up. Looks like Santa Ana is going to get another level here after this next race. All right, everything looks good. Let's head to the track. All right, so we'll be at Guildford, and this is, wow. This is a track I've had really good experience with and also some really bad races on the PC version. Looks like there is a good chance of rain, which makes sense given the location of this track. We need to be 5th or above, and I'm thinking we've got a good shot for that. Forecast is what? Okay, we can only see the first 3 laps, and they appear to be dry. 10 laps, what do we get here? Wow, I'm tempted to do a one-stopper. But I think I'm just going to leave the soft tires on here. The weather gives me reason to pause. All right, 9th and 12th. Not exactly what we were hoping for. Yikes. A little bit worse than I was hoping for, but let's see. What should we be able to get? We should be able to get easily 3 laps here, but not 4, it would appear. All right, let's go ahead and conserve a little bit. What were the percentages there? 26, 32. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and conserve a little bit with Santa Ana and see if we can't get a little bit more life out of her tires. So 22%, 27. Okay, so basically, wow. Claudia is so much smoother of a driver. She can run neutral, whereas Santa Ana has to run conservative just to even out the tire wear. That is huge. So beginning lap 2, and let's see, and yeah, we're basically even on the tire wear. Moving up nicely through the field, 7th and 11th. That's Certainly nothing to be ashamed of. Now, the good news is we shouldn't have any stacking in the pits when it's time, you know, even though they're running this close. The pit stops for Claudia are so fast that I don't even think it's going to be an issue. Otherwise, that would give me reason to pause. All right, so let's go ahead and set up our very first pit stop. Again, I don't see anything that tells me. Let's go ahead and push with her. Push with you as well. Let's go ahead and put more soft tires on. All right, Claudia, where is start finish line? Okay, we're coming up on it now. So we'll go ahead and bring her back down to neutral. Same thing here for Santa Ana. We're going to bring her back down to conserve. And didn't even see the time there. It was so quick. 2.3. I did catch Santa Ana's. Okay, let's go back to Claudia. All right, so that brings us up to 4th. So the quick pit stop, plus the fact that we were able to push a little bit there in that last half lap or so, really helped. So that moves us up into the top 5, which is where we need to be overall for that extra bonus. All right, so far so good. All right, so lap 5, how far are we? It was 6.4 seconds back. So we are within reach, and considering the fact that the 3 in front of us have not pitted yet, I'd say we're doing pretty good. So for the strategy we're running, we are doing better than anyone else. And as I look around at tires, you can see 5th place is on worse tires than us. Not by much, but definitely by enough to even things out a little bit. And same thing as I look back toward where Santa Ana is. All right, so lap 6. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead, attack. And same thing for Santa Ana. Go ahead and confirm that. You can go to neutral. Actually, can she push? No, she cannot. That would push it too close to running out of tire, and I'd just as soon not do that. All right, so my goal here is to try to see what Claudia's pit stop time is. I have missed it each time. I think it said like 1.9. It could have been 1.2. I don't know for sure. It was that fast that I totally missed it. All right, so our reliability is not good. That is certainly not where we want to be. Oh, we need to go back down to neutral. And we need to go back down to conserve. One of the reasons why I don't try to get too aggressive on these strategy calls is because sometimes I forget. I'll run multiple laps not having realized I didn't make the changes I needed to make. I get too busy watching the race and forget to do some things. All right, so we're sitting now 10 seconds out. That could be. Let's go ahead and queue up our final pit stop. I'm not seeing any rain that I can tell. That doesn't mean anything, of course. Wait, we can actually push. Yeah, we can push with both right now. And once again, I missed it. Pit stop time was way too quick for me to have any shot. So 2.5, I can see Santa Ana's. It's slow enough that I can see it and generally pick it out. All right, so let's go back to Claudia. For some reason, it always wants to go back to Santa Ana by default. All right, next question. 2 laps. Do we have enough? 30, 70? Yeah, we should to continue attacking, as long as we don't run out of reliability anyway. We do not have enough here for Santa Ana. So Claudia, we're in good shape here. 3rd position has run out of tire, so we should catch them. The leader is almost out of tire. 2nd place looks like they're going to be good on tires. But there we go. We picked up another spot there. All right, let's go full attack mode. And I should have attacked. Yeah, there we go. Let's just go ahead and attack everything we got for the last quarter lap, half lap, whatever it is. And so we come home 3rd for Claudia, and what is that for Santa Ana? It's going to be 9th. Yeah, we didn't quite pick up that last place I was hoping for. Okay, so not too bad. Of course, Santa Ana would have been farther up had she had benefit of the new parts on the car that increased performance. So overall, it looks like our performance right now is somewhere around the top 3 to 4 for both cars once we have our maximum upgrade. So that's not bad. That will certainly earn us some points. Not quite as many as we've been used to here recently, but we got 30 points. We need 100 total, so that would mean we'd need a total of 4 races if we continue this pace, but I'm hoping that we'll pick up a few more points starting in the next race, so maybe we can get this done in 3 races. So we only pick up a total of 125K right now. That is certainly not where we want to be. I kind of had gotten used to that 300 plus out of each race. All right, new driver trait. Oh, Claudia is happy. So +2 race speed, +2 qualifying. Yes, we will take that. It's only good for about 20 more minutes, which means that we won't get to use it in all likelihood, but it's always nice to have. A little bit more sheet metal, and of course, our satisfactory copper wire. All right, look at all those pit stops, and we were still right up at the top. Could have done a little bit different strategy probably. I'm envisioning something like what we saw from the winner of the race. Could have done something like that, but I just really enjoy going fast as much as we possibly can, and it's generally been working out pretty good for us. All right, so now we're up to 8,566, and we finally reached $1 million for the bonus. I like it, but of course, there's so much more to be gained. A total pot of 148.18 million, and of course we want as much of that as we can get. And I'd say right now we're well on our way toward the top. It'd be fun to see just how far we can get in the next 4 days. We'll see how many recordings we can get done during that time frame. Let's go ahead and click on continue there. We'll head back to the main screen and just get sort of the lay of the land, see where we are as we approach our next video and our next race. Because right now I'm pretty happy. We have gone through the first few tiers and classes very quickly. And it appears as though in this particular class, we're going to be here for 3 to 4 races if things continue on. Let's see, what do we have? Okay, I really want to fix that one. Of course, I also want to fix the brakes. And not worried about either of these because, of course, we're going to be replacing these very shortly. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead, and with this being just a little bit lower, I'll go ahead and fix the durability here. Let's go ahead and do that. That's +13, which is a very nice bump up to 85. So I like that. I like the reliability as high as we can get it. So we'll go ahead and confirm that. Everything in me wants to fix multiple parts in between races and get them all set like you could have the ability to do on the PC version, but not to be the case here on the online version. So now that sets us up very nicely for race number 2 here in the B class of Tier 2 because we've got 2 new parts ready, which means that we're going to be able to outfit both of our cars with brand new, fully upgraded performance parts, and we'll see what we get there. I'm hoping to get both cars on the podium as quickly as possible so we can move on to the A class. But that's a bit down the road for now. Thank you very much for joining me, and stay tuned for more Motorsport Manager Online.